Hello there, I'm Crazy Casper and welcome back to another crazy video. Today, we're going to be ranking the slimes from Slime Rancher. Remember that this is only my opinion, and also please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more awesome content. Anyways, let's rank. Before we start, there is one thing I want to clarify. I will not be including non-obtainable slimes like tar slimes, glitch slimes, gold slimes, lucky slimes, all of them. They will be ranked in a future video. However, I will be including the saber slime as it has an obtainable plort and you can use it to create Largos, so the saber slime is included. Let's start. Speaking of saber slimes, they're at the number 16 spot. There is nothing wrong with saber slimes. It's just that I don't feel like I can give them a proper rating as we don't have the actual base slime. We've got Largos, the next best thing. Since the Largos are feral, I think that the base slime, like if it was ever added into the game, it'd probably be feral too. They also have a high plort value, but I feel like I can't rank this properly since the base slime isn't in the game. So it has to be last place. At number 15, we have Quantum Slimes. Quantum Slimes are quite boring and you can't have any in your ranch without getting a heart attack. They look like they've gone out of their corral, but in reality they've only just used their hologram ability to make it look as though if they have escaped. They are also just boring looking and just plain. The only good thing about them is their plorts that may sometimes have a high value, and that they are needed to get to the glass desert by collecting 5 of their plorts. So, yep. The Quantum Slime, 15th place. At number 14, we have the Pink Slime. You're probably thinking, aren't pink slimes more boring than quantum slimes? And you are right. I know that I said quantum slimes are plain and boring, but pink slimes are just better. Pink slimes bring charm to Slime Rancher. Try imagining Slime Rancher without pink slimes. It wouldn't feel like Slime Rancher, would it? My point is, I know that pink slimes are boring and the most common slime found everywhere, but they have charm. Number 13, Puddle Slimes. I like puddle slimes, but the design is just a bit boring. There are lots of cons. These guys can't produce plorts if there are lots of these guys in one pond. Like what? My other slimes poop in front of other slimes with no shape. You can really have a max of 3 or 4 per pond with these guys. They also don't produce enough plorts. You can leave them for hours and you'll come back to see that only 3 of them produce like 11 plorts. Excuse me? I gave you a home without your permission and took you away from your families. The least you could do is poo for me more often. At number 12, we've got the Puddle Slime's long lost cousin, the Fire Slime. The Fire Slime is basically the same as the Puddle Slime, but it is ranked slightly higher because it has a better design and has more plort value. Fire slimes don't really have a limit on how much can fit in one ash trough, unlike some slimes. Yeah, fire slime is definitely better than the puddle slimes. At number 11, we have the Tangle Slime. The Tangle Slime is bland. It's a nice shade of green and its yellow flower on top makes it stand out, but it's just plain. It also has a good plort value, but it only eats meat. It also has this cool ability where it can grab plorts and food from under the ground. It's unique and cool. However, I think there are better slimes to get onto. At the number 10 spot, we've got the Boom Slime. This slime is actually decent, with its plort value being quite high on some days. It also has a great design and its secret style is even better. I'll rank the secret styles in a separate video. The actual reason for the Boom Slime being this low down on the list is that it can actually be quite annoying. It is a great slime, but I don't want an explosion in my face every 5 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be fooled by the Boom Slime. You may think it's a cute and ordinary slime, but don't be fooled. It is a vicious slime that will have no mercy. All jokes aside, the Boom Slime is a good slime. The Rad Slime is in 9th place, and that is because it is an okay slime. Its plort value is decent on some days, and it has a very cool design. It is in 9th place for the same reason as the Boom Slime. It's a great slime, but just annoying. But less annoying than the boom slime, however. The rad slime gives off radiation and you can't stand next to it for long periods of time because it will give you the radiation and you will take damage. I guess you can say the rad slime is pretty rad. Get out! Next, in 8th place, right in the middle of the list, is the honey slime. This is because it has decent plot value and has a good appearance, but it isn't anything too crazy though. So that's why it's in the middle, since it's a pretty mid slime. That's it, I can't say anything else about the honey slime. That's literally it. At number 7, we've got the tabby slime. It is a good slime and its design is so good. I love the tail they added on the design. However, it's a pretty picky eater as it only eats meat. The tabby slime also has one flaw. Its plot value. The design of the tabby is great, but it's quite a common slime, so it doesn't have a high plot value. But overall, it's a good slime. The rock slime is at number 6, and it's a great slime with a great design containing rocks protruding from its head. However, it also has one flaw like the tabby. The rock slime's plot value isn't that high, but it has such a great design. The rock slime is a great slime. What else can I say? At number 5, it's the phosphor slime. The phosphor slime is great, and it's always a pleasure to see it bobbing around at night with its wings that look 3 times smaller than itself. It may also have a low plot value, but the design and everything else makes up for it. They also add more charm to the game, and it adds something to look out for at night to add to your ranch. At the number 4 spot, we've got the hunter slime, and it's a great addition to the game. It has a great design and has a good plot value, and it also has its cool ability where it can turn invisible. Sometimes I'm trying to find these guys and they're nowhere to be seen, and I mean it. Sometimes I get lucky, but these guys almost never spawn and it can take ages to find them. But the satisfaction of finding one at the end is always worth it. This slime in 3rd place actually used to be my favorite slime, and that is the dervish slime. They're great, and I remember when they used to be my favorites. They have a great plot value and a great design, and sometimes you may even think you're seeing Saturn in the glass desert. They have a nice shade of purple and are a great slime overall. In 2nd place, we have the mosaic slime. It is a great slime with great plot value. It also has a pleasing appearance. I like their pattern, and their secret style is arguably better. And seeing a mosaic slime for the first time is always a pleasure. There is really nothing else to say. Most of you probably already know the 1st place slime, and that title goes to the crystal slime. It has a great design and is a very cool colour that looks like a purple and blue. Its plot value may even be quite high on some days. Crystal slime on top, boys! Anyways guys, that was it for today's video, and please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll also be doing more Slime Rancher videos and more videos about other games in general, so stay in tune. See ya!